Hello, hello, hello. Okay, let me make sure that I'm in, I think I am in the right live. Yeah. Okay, so hi there, everybody, Ruff, Margot, Kevin, Al.
Switch to the Google Fi wireless.
Okay, so there's a lot of stuff about the Rex Heuermann case today, and I'm going to tell you something that there's a lawyer, John Ray. It's very controversial, and what's happening now is he's kind of pointing the fingers at Rex Heuermann's 27-year-old daughter. I have heard about a Tumblr blog, and that there may be pictures of things that he's saying are completely circumstantial, may have something to do with it, may not. I am not about, on this channel, going to point fingers at someone in the family who could be going through horrific trauma with a father that did this. And we know that this little girl was in kindergarten when some of these crimes were committed. Okay, so I'm not going to be the one that says, based on evidence that I don't even see, that the prosecution does not acknowledge, that the police department doesn't acknowledge, I'm not going to be the one that goes out there and says, okay, let's implicate this young lady for that. And I'm not doing it. If there was real evidence that pointed to something, but because of a picture, okay, yes, and maybe it was a graphic, whatever it was. Where's the concrete evidence that is connecting this person with these crimes? That even the daughter of BTK said would not supporting any of this, and that the family member, so that's it. But we are going to talk about the real evidence that was found, like pictures where Rex Heuermann was at a gun club. Hi, Bucky Ann. And where, that stuff we'll talk about. We'll talk about the stuff that was in his house. We'll talk about all of that. But I'm just not going to go accusing and pointing the finger at family members. Not doing it. Based on evidence that is not, this is not what this channel's about. So yeah, to me that's going into complete controversial stuff, and then it's not going to happen, not fly here. If, like I said, if there's something later on that is concrete and does connect something, yes, then of course, but not now. Okay, so that's what I'm going to say there. Now, let me get to what we're going to talk about here now. About the pictures that do connect him to stuff. We're going to talk about that. But there's also, what's going on? Let me see if they found this little girl, because somebody's missing. Hopefully we'll get good news and see that she's found. Did anybody hear about this one? 14-year-old girl believed to be abducted by an unknown man traveling in a Ford 150 in Ohio. Did anybody hear this? Has she been found? I can't see that. The Ford pickup truck has an FX4 on the back. Haley Wagoner, last seen at 2 p.m. at King's Automall in Deerfield Township with a man who's described as having a slender to medium build. Let me put her picture out here with the vehicle. Let's see. So in his late 20s to mid 30s. He was last seen wearing a green t-shirt, blue jeans, black sunglasses, and a black baseball hat. Wagoneers described as strawberry blonde, average height, seen wearing a blue and white long sleeve shirt, dark shorts, and tennis shoes. The pickup truck has FX4 decal on the bed, chrome tube steps, chrome tail light covers, triangular orange sticker on the lower right of the rear cab window. It did not have a license plate. Isn't that interesting? It didn't have a license plate. Wouldn't that be real easy? Shouldn't he be pulled over really quickly? The vehicle was last seen heading south on Interstate 71 near the Fields Erdel Road area. Anyone with information, call 911 or call the Warren County Communications Center at 513-695-2525. Hopefully she's found okay. Well, and I don't know, hopefully, maybe she's already been found okay, hopefully. Okay. Uh-oh, and then there's another Amber Alert for Louisiana children. Did they find them? I haven't. Amber Alert issued by Louisiana State Police for 2 young children. They were last seen before 8 a.m. on Thursday morning, according to the Tangipahoa Parish Sheriff's Office. 3-year-old Erin Burnett, 6-year-old, it says, Jelly Burnett were last seen 56044 North Copper Road in LaRanger. The children's mother, Callie Burnett, 35, has not been heard from for over 24 hours. Her father discovered her deceased inside the residence. Their mother was found deceased on Thursday. Police are currently treating her death as a homicide. Sheriff Daniel Edwards had a press conference that said Brunett's car, a black 2012 Chrysler 200 with Louisiana plate 859 GML, is also unaccounted for. The children's mother is dead. They're gone. Mother's car is gone. Police are searching for an unidentified male wanted for questioning in connection with Brunett's death, who is likely driving her vehicle. The vehicle has no hubcaps and has damage on the rear. The driver of the vehicle is believed to be armed and dangerous. Extreme caution is to be used. So let me see if these little girls have been found. One child, oh no. One child found dead. Sibling safe. The suspect arrested in Mississippi after the mother found murdered. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's terrible. So now the little surviving girl doesn't have a mother or even her sibling. Let's see, they reported the recovery of 4-year-old Erin Burnett's body. Her 6-year-old sister was found alive. That poor little girl is probably going to feel, oh my gosh. Police found the 6-year-old alive in Mississippi. Erin's body was a few yards from where her sister was found alive. The 4-year-old was found in a wooded area near the car driven by Daniel Callahan. Inside the vehicle, officers found the 6-year-old girl alive. She was taken to the hospital. Her grandparents are on their way to Jackson to be with her. Oh, thank God she has her grandparents. You don't want to see that as a police chief, and you don't want to see that as a father, said Chief Joseph Wade from the Jackson Police Department. A coward took this child from her family. What the heck? According to the sheriff's office, 35-year-old Callie Burnett was missing for over 24 hours before being found brutally murdered in her home. Her death's being investigated as a homicide. Her 2 small children, 6-year-old Jolly and 4-year-old Erin, are unaccounted for. That was when she was unaccounted for. And then what happened? Who is this? Who is this guy? The suspect, Daniel Callahan. Well, who the freak is he? Accused of abducting 2 girls and murdering their mother. Well, what a creep. Let me look up this guy. Let me see what this is about. The sheriff's office said Callahan led authorities to his car, where 6-year-old Jelly Burnett was found alive. He then led officers to the body of 4-year-old Erin. Jackson police said during a news conference that the surviving child was taken to the hospital, and they are working to determine the manner of death for the other child based on the crime scene. What it looks like is that this may have been a place where there have been some human trafficking done. Oh my gosh. We see cages, small animal cages. It's very disturbing to me as a police chief and as a father to witness and see what I saw. Callahan and the girl's mother, Callie Burnett, were in a relationship. It's believed that Callahan killed Burnett. Callahan was found after a suspicious person report in Jackson. A brief chase with Callahan led to his arrest. Oh my gosh. Callie's father found her body Thursday morning on the floor of her bedroom inside her trailer. The last time they spoke with her was Tuesday afternoon. The incident is believed to be domestic. Oh my gosh. 36-year-old Daniel Callahan was taken into custody late this afternoon in Jackson, Mississippi. Callahan is accused of committing brutal and heinous acts of violence, including the murders of 35-year-old Loranger resident Callie Burnett and her 4-year-old daughter, Erin. Our hearts are with all those affected by this tragic event. These are unspeakable crimes. We ask everyone to keep Callie's family in your prayers. She's a little 6-year-old girl that doesn't have a mother anymore, doesn't have a sister. Who knows? Thank God she has some grandparents. I hope they're... Oh my gosh. See what I mean? In one split second, somebody's whole life changes because somebody decides to do something. It's just so crazy. And lifelong will she has deal with this. Lifelong. Oh my gosh. And she's 6 years old. She'd never know what. Oh my gosh, I just can't. Oh my gosh. Oh. That's so terrible. Okay, we ask everyone to keep Callie's family in your prayers. Sheriff Edwards would like to thank all the agencies that assisted. We would especially like to thank the media, including radio, television, and newspapers, for helping spread the word. Oh, that's terrible. What the heck? Daniel was booked in Jackson and is awaiting extradition back to Louisiana. Terrible update on that. Okay. Tot boy found beaten to death in stroller. Oh, gosh. I understand how. So many kids. This Ohio woman admitted to murder on Tuesday, a year after her 3-year-old son was found dead outside of a store. Tamika Eggleton, 31, was arrested days after witnesses discovered Curtis Wither lifeless in a stroller outside of a Family Dollar in Cleveland. Wither was found to have died from homicidal blunt force trauma. Eggleton was arrested after she lied about the circumstances surrounding his death. While a judge previously had found Eggleton temporarily unfit to stand trial in November, the courts ruled her mental state was restored. Set to stand trial next week, Eggleton pled guilty to murder, felonious assault, and endangering children. An aggravated murder charge was dropped as part of a plea deal. Reports indicated that Wither had been in foster care since he was 7 days old. However, in June of 2022, he was placed back with Eggleton. A judge made the arrangement permanent in March of 2023, months before his death. While Wither's foster parents reportedly expressed concerns about the toddler's safety, a judge ordered Eggleton to complete parenting classes and mental health treatment. In an order handed down 3 months before Wither's death, Cayuga County Juvenile Judge Allison Floyd wrote, "The continued supervision is not necessary, and it's not in the child's best interests." Wow. Sentencing is scheduled for July 22nd. Good job there, CPS. Wow. Oh my gosh, what is going on in Ohio? Here's another one out of Ohio. An Ohio woman was arrested this week after she allegedly admitted putting 2 young children in a bathtub of hot water, physically preventing them from getting out. 22-year-old Melinda Harrison said that one of the children suffered a seizure and second-degree burns, while the other child had first and second-degree burns. They were 5 and 4 years old. The older child suffered the seizure. Harrison was initially arrested on Sunday for the injuries suffered by the child, a girl. The complaint said that she admitted putting the children in the scalding hot tub, refusing them to get out or adjust the water temperature. "I want to personally thank first responders who provided care for this young child on the night that she suffered these horrible injuries. I would also like to thank and praise our detectives who have worked diligently to seek justice for this child to ensure that the abuser is held accountable," said the Gallia County Sheriff Matt Champlin. Harrison is charged with child endangerment. Investigators did not describe her relationship with the children. Oh my gosh, these people. An Indiana man has been sentenced to 40 years in prison for his part in his 2-year-old daughter's drowning in 2021. Jeremy Sweet was found in his truck, submerged in the freezing East Fork of the White River on Thanksgiving Day. His toddler daughter, Emma Sweet, was later found 2.5 miles downstream. Sweet later admitting to using methamphetamine and marijuana that day, but he provided multiple conflicting stories about what happened. The Bartholomew County Coroner's Office ruled the little girl's death a homicide from drowning. Sweet was initially charged with neglect of a dependent, resulting in death and unlawful possession of a syringe, but he was found on bond at the time for unlawful possession of a firearm by a serious violent felon and possession of methamphetamine. "This is completely tragic, senseless loss of life," said the prosecutor Lindsay Holden Kay on Tuesday. "It should never have happened. There were decisions made that day that were so preventable." Sweet pled guilty to 1 count each of neglect of a dependent resulting in death and a habitual offender enhancement for multiple drug crimes stretching out over the years. He was sentenced to 30 years on the neglect charge, 10 years on the drug enhancement to be served consecutively. Sweet allegedly cried at his sentencing. There's nothing I can say to change what has happened, he said, but I swear to God on everything I love that I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm sure you are. Wow. I know we're going to get to Rex Heuermann in a minute. I can't believe what else. I haven't had a chance to even see what's going on here. An Arizona man has been arrested for planning a mass shooting in Atlanta that was going to target African Americans, Jews, or Muslims, specifically to start a race war. Mark Adams Prito allegedly sold rifles at gun shows or off-book and discussed his plans to start a race war ahead of the presidential election in November. This is according to the U.S. Department of Justice. Prieto, 58, was indicted by a federal grand jury on Tuesday on charges of firearms trafficking, transfer of a firearm for use in a hate crime, possession of an unregistered firearm. According to the indictment, Prieto discussed his plans with two people between January and May of this year, believing that the two people who were working with the FBI shared his racist beliefs and wanted to commit a mass shooting to incite a race war. Department of Justice said the plan was to target a concert in Atlanta in mid-May. During the planning stages, Prieto, a gun show vendor, sold an AR and an AK-style rifle to one of the people. He was arrested on May 14th. Driving east on Interstate 40 in New Mexico, he had 7 rifles in his vehicle when he was taken into custody, and a search warrant executed at his home in Prescott, Arizona, found multiple firearms, including an unregistered short-barreled rifle. The affidavit with the indictment says the investigation began in October 2023. The source said they'd spoken with him several times at gun shows over several years, but his comments in the past year became suspicious and alarming. He was advocating for a mass shooting specifically targeting blacks, Jews, or Muslims. Prieto believes that martial law will be implemented shortly after the 2024 election and that a mass shooting should occur prior to the implementation of martial law. Adding that Prieto asked if they were ready to kill a bunch of people. The source and undercover agents met with Prieto at a gun show in January, first only making small talk. The next day, they went into details about his plans. The reason I say Atlanta, why is Georgia such an expletive upstate now, effed up state now? When I was a kid, that was one of the most conservative states in the country. Why is it not now? Because as the crime got worse in LA, St. Louis, and all these other cities, all the expletives moved out of these places and moved to Atlanta, and that's why it isn't so great anymore. And they've been there for several years. As the months went on, Prieto continued to talk about his plans to carry out the attack before the presidential election, because after they might have everything in place that you can't even drive. You'll be stopped. His plans for an attack in Atlanta in mid-May at the city's State Farm Arena were reportedly pushed back to June. He was allegedly en route to visit his mother in Florida when he was arrested with a vehicle full of guns. No trial date has been set, but each conviction for trafficking carries a minimum of 15 years in prison and a fine of $250,000. The unregistered firearm charge carries a maximum of 10 years in prison and a fine of $250,000. It's not clear what the hate crime enhancement would do to a potential sentence. Oh boy, that's crazy. Is that really dealing with some... Okay, and then 13-year-old Alabama boy was found dead at an extended stay hotel in March. He died from malnutrition and dehydration, complicated by neglect. Shelby County Coroner Linda Evans, that's her name, Linda Evans, contacted Birmingham police June 6, told them that she had classified Aston Starkey's death as a homicide. The Birmingham Fire and Rescue responded to an extended stay America March 2nd and transported Starkey, who had Down syndrome, to Grandview Hospital, where the staff pronounced him dead. Birmingham police officers and the Shelby County Department of Human Resources launched unclassified death investigations, and the preliminary investigation determined that the boy died under suspicious circumstances. Detectives presented the new findings to the Shelby County District Attorney's Office on Friday and obtained a warrant for the boy's mother, 43-year-old Serena Starkey. Then they charged her with murder. According to news sources, Aston Starkey was born in Florida. He and his mother moved frequently and had been in Birmingham for about a year. The teenager was not enrolled in school and rarely, if ever, saw a doctor. Police say they have been in Montgomery prior to coming to Birmingham. Anyone with information about Serena Starkey's whereabouts, call the Birmingham Police, 205-254-1764. Or Crime Stoppers, 205-254-7777. What's going on with Sherri Papini? Apparently she's living the good life now. Remember the fake kidnapping? Fraud? Lots of frauds around, I'll tell you. The woman from California faked her own abduction. She's enjoying a secret romance with a recently widowed businessman who has shelled out $755,000 on a luxury home for Sherri to live in. She's 41 years old. She has an auto dealer boyfriend, Sean Hibden, 49. Papini, a convicted felon now. After her story was exposed, the fraudster who made up the story of her 2016 abduction by two Hispanic women in 2022 arrived to meet her boyfriend still dressed in her court outfit consisting of a black blazer and leggings. Hibden has been single since losing his wife Brittany unexpectedly at the age of 36 in September 2021, and he's a single father to their two sons, Houston, 16, and Wesley, 14. Meanwhile, Sherri Papini's marriage imploded following the 2022 arrest for fraud with her ex-husband Keith, so he has sole custody of their children. Papini briefly lived in the area after being thrown out by her ex following her arrest. Her sister Sheila also resides in the town. Last September, Hibden was seen driving a white pickup truck bearing a distinctive Hibden Auto Center dealer plate and picked up Papini from an Oakland halfway house, and he purchased the little blonde a spacious home of her own in January. Oh, isn't that sweet? Let's see, what did he do? And here's them, it's true love. It's true love for those two. True love. Okay, so she's yeah, I think that's a good life. That's great. You don't have your kids. You're with some guy, and oh, that's great. Did great. These people are sick. Okay, now, so many fraudsters, right? Even fraud busters. It's amazing. Okay, let me get some of these pictures here so I can get to, we still have to go to Rex Heuermann. Where trying to close up some of these. If you missed some of the other premieres today, you might have missed them. You should go take a look at them, because there's one with the eagle, and too bad I couldn't get the eagle flying. He wouldn't come off the tree, but there's the eagle, and then there's also one, because you would think after baiting a horse for 2+ years, lying about something continuously, that somebody would stop, people would stop lying continuously about something that never happened. Okay? But apparently it's what people like to do. They have selective memory, they want to do whatever they want to do, and so yeah, no, you can watch Jackie Burns, because you're well aware of Jackie Burns. You are well aware of the truth. Nanny Patty's well aware of the truth, and all of you are. All of you are. But you keep going on and telling a different story about everything, right? Why? Why? Why can't you tell the truth? It doesn't matter where any of us are now. You can't tell the truth, right? Your truth changes? Doesn't sound like much truth. Sounds like a pretty big false narrative, but you might want to go and check that out so you can be, privy to the truth instead of believing the lies of the false narratives. That's only one of the many lies that have been told. Constant lies. Okay, let me get to, I'm going to go on to Rex Heuermann now. Okay, so let me get about the gun club. Okay, so let's get his picture up here so we know that we are on to. Why are you so small there? Let's make you larger. Okay, so Manorville, New York. Pictures of a younger Rex Heuermann are providing new evidence that he was familiar with a remote part of Suffolk County where the victim's remains were dumped. A gun club member remembers Heuermann competing in shooting events. The public has only seen him facing charges in the murders of 6 women, but Ira Rudderman remembers Heuermann as an affable, high-powered gun enthusiast who regularly competed and volunteered as a coach at the Peconic River Sportsman Club. And I quote, Rudderman said, "You don't miss him in a room. So when it came up on the news, I'm like, oh, he has been at some of our events." Months ago, police asked for gun club records as they returned to the Manorville woods to re-examine the murders of Jessica Taylor and Valerie Mack. Their dismembered bodies were left there 2 decades ago. Heuermann was charged in their murders of Taylor and another woman, Sandra Castilla, last Thursday. Gun club records show that Heuermann took part in public shooting competitions and courses in the early 2000s in Manorville at the Peconic River Sportsman Club. There it was. He attended some events. I was kind of surprised that his name popped up as often as it did. I guess it just places him in that area, and that shows that he knew that area, said Rudderman, right? Let's see. Heuermann participated in one event at the Peconic River the day before Taylor disappeared. Prosecutors say his own shorthand in a bone-chilling planning document found in his home on an erased hard drive noted dump sites. "It's a tremendous direct piece of evidence for this case," said Fred Klein, a law professor at Hofstra University. None of it is shocking to Klein, who prosecuted serial killer Joel Rifkin, another Long Islander who changed his MO. He would also dismember them, dispose of their body parts in different locations. He eventually learned to dispose of these people in remote areas, various areas, and I think Heuermann is very similar. Heuermann has maintained his innocence. His family claims if he's guilty, he was living a double life and they know nothing. That claim will be challenged when an attorney for several victims today released what he calls new evidence regarding Heuermann's family members, and those are the drawings of the daughter on some Tumblr account. But like I said in the beginning, go and hear what I said earlier. I'm not going there right now, not at all, not unless there was real concrete evidence. I'm not doing that. So let me go over here now. All right, let's go. Here we got a Georgia show. No, boy, Georgia's, Ohio. They're really making the news, huh? Okay, let's get this one. Georgia sheriff's deputy. Not good. Not good at all. Guy looks like he was been crying his eyes out too, doesn't he? A North Georgia sheriff's deputy was fired from his job on Tuesday. He was arrested on federal child exploitation and P charges. Stephen Bunt was arrested at his home in Gordon County by federal investigators. Cherokee County officials say he's been employed with the Cherokee County Sheriff's Office for 5 years, and he's been assigned to the Adult Detention Center. The jail records show that Bunty was charged with 5 counts of computer and electronic P and child exploitation. No further information was provided. Now let me go to something else right here. Recently added. Okay, I was just trying to see if there was. All right, nope. All right. Looking for a document there for something. Okay, so let me look at. I have to go pick you guys out of the chat. What is this? 2 children dead after undergoing routine medical procedures at a Canadian hospital. A Canadian hospital is pausing scheduled tonsillectomies and adenoid surgery for patients under 18 after 2 children undergoing the procedure died just after being discharged. The McMaster Children's Hospital in Hamilton, Ontario, treated both patients. One child passed away the day after their surgery, while the second child died 9 days after the procedure. One died in May and the other in June. Dr. Devin Peterson, the chief of pediatric surgery at the hospital, said the pause was made out of an abundance of caution. And hospital officials are deeply saddened by the deaths. This is a very rare occurrence. The deaths don't appear to be connected. The cause of death for both patients has not been determined. The Canadian Society of Otolaryngology said a tonsillectomy is considered a major surgery. The main risk is bleeding, which can be serious. About 5% of patients bleed after surgery. They may need to return to the operating room to have the bleeding stopped. Most bleeds occur 7 to 10 days after surgery, but rarely occur 17 days after the procedure. Wow, that's really sad. Okay, let's see what happened here. A woman died after hiking at a Colorado national monument after collapsing and losing consciousness 2 miles into a trail. Marcia Cook, 54 years old, of Cedar Rapids, Iowa, was pronounced dead on Monday. She collapsed on the lower Monument Canyon Trail. Colorado National Monument staff became aware of Cook's condition when they received a report around 2:27 p.m. National Park Service, rangers, and other emergency responders found Cook, provided care, including initiating CPR. Life-saving efforts were unsuccessful. Colorado National Monument staff would like to extend their condolences to the hiker's family and friends. NPS recommends hiking in early morning or late afternoon to avoid the heat. Daytime temperatures in Colorado National Monument have exceeded 90 degrees in the past week, and hot weather is expected throughout the summer. Hikers should plan to hike in early morning or late afternoon before 10 a.m. or after 4 to reduce exposure to heat. The Mesa County Coroner's Office is investigating Cook's death. Oh, that's sad. Huh. Let's see. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. A Texas man died after he was electrocuted in a hot tub at a resort complex in northwest Mexico this week. George Gillen, 43, died, and his wife, 35-year-old Lizette Zambrano, was injured after they were both shocked by electric discharge in the jacuzzi at the Sonoran Sea Resort in Puerto Penasco around 8:30 p.m. on Tuesday. The couple was identified by CBS affiliate KDBC. They traveled to Sonora from El Paso, Texas. A witness who spoke to Telemundo said bystanders made frantic attempts to pull the couple out of the water, but they were stymied by the electrical current. One woman was even shocked herself as she tried to enter the hot tub. Videos posted on social media show the chaotic aftermath of the tragedy, with witnesses screaming as they tried to help the couple. When authorities arrived at the complex, Gillen was found submerged under the water. The complex has reportedly shut down all hot tubs in the complex. The Attorney General's office for the state has launched an investigation into the matter to determine Gillen's official cause of death. Officials are also working to determine what caused the electric discharge. Wow. GoFundMe has been established to help support the couple's family. Fundraising site is asking for donations to help bring the man's body home and support the woman's medical expenses. Zambrano was taken to a hospital. She's in critical condition. George had a heart of gold, was always there for his family and friends. They loved and shared. The love they shared was one for the ages. By early Thursday afternoon, the fundraiser had made more than $30,000. Oh my gosh, it's so crazy. Okay, and then you remember the nurse Lucy Letby? We covered her trial. She callously killed so many babies in her care in the UK. Well, the mother of one of the newborn girls allegedly attacked by the killer nurse said she woke up with the strangest feeling shortly before her daughter died. The baby, known as Child K, was born extremely premature at 2:12 a.m. on February 17, 2016, and weighed just 1 pound 8 ounces. Child K was moved to the unit's intensive care room, Nursery 1, before she was stable enough to be transferred to a more specialist hospital, jurors at the Manchester Crown Court were told. And within hours of her birth, Letby was said to have been caught virtually red-handed by a senior consultant pediatrician when he entered the room and saw the defendant standing over the cot doing nothing as Child K's blood oxygen levels dipped and alarms were not sounding as they should have. The prosecution says Letby went on to interfere with Child K's breathing tube twice more on the same night shift in a bid to create the impression with her colleagues that the infant was habitually dislodging her own tube. Child K was eventually transported to Wirral's Arrow Park Hospital later the same day. She died there 3 days later, although the prosecution does not allege Letby caused her death. In a witness statement read to the court on Thursday, Child K's mother said she was lying awake in the family accommodations area at Arrow Park in the early hours of February 20th when she had the strangest feeling she cannot begin to describe. Her husband was also awake, and they both went to see Child K. She said, as soon as we walked into the room, I could see the monitors and the SATs readings were low. I knew straight away things weren't great. The doctor confirmed the worst. I asked if it was just a waiting game now or if it was going to get better. We had a long conversation, and she said what happens next was entirely our decision. I remember saying to the doctor that she had been poked and prodded from the moment she was born, her tiny little delicate body swollen up so much we didn't want her suffering anymore. We didn't want to be informed that we'd lost our little girl by alarms on the machines. We made the decision to switch off the machines and let her go. It was by far the hardest decision of my life. The mother said the little girl was wrapped in a blanket and was wearing a little hat, and took her last breath in her husband's arms. Child K, his mother, wiped away the tears as she sat in court with her husband, while Letby followed proceedings from the dock, flanked by 3 security guards. Let's see here. The baby's not improving. Letby of Hereford denies 1 count of attempted murder. A court order prohibits reporting of the identities of the surviving and dead children in this case. So she's on trial again for the other children. Wow. That was one long trial to begin with, and I guess these are. Well. Let's see what else is going on here. Teen mom Amber Portwood makes a plea for her missing fiance. Teen mom? Who is the teen mom? She's pleading for information about her fiance Gary Waite, who went missing earlier this month after the two reportedly got engaged. What is going on with this? The teen mom. What's this? My fiance is missing right now. We don't know where he is, the 34-year-old said tearfully Tuesday during a live stream on LB YouTube channel. He is missing. This is a huge deal. His parents, everybody is very worried. I'm worried. We're scared. Bryson City Police Department in North Carolina posted a missing person alert for Waite on Tuesday, describing him as 39 years old, 6'1", brown eyes, who was last seen Sunday in Arlington Avenue area of Bryson City, located more than 60 miles west of Asheville. She is fighting back at claims that she and her fiancé had a blowout of a fight. She made her debut on MTV's 16 and Pregnant. She went on to star in 6 seasons of the spin-off show Teen Mom, which was later renamed Teen Mom OG, from 2009 to 2017. For more than a decade, I remember watching Teen Mom because I was pregnant with Luke and I watched it with my daughter. She was facing legal issues due to domestic violence and drug possession. She said people are speculating online that they had a massive, explosive argument before her fiancé went missing. And she said, there was no big blowout fight or anything like that, okay? I'm not what people have been saying about me all of these years. I changed a long time ago. We have not had explosive fights. We are very in love. The man asked me to be with him. The man asked me to marry him. I have not touched this man in any horrible way. He did not touch me in any horrible way. We do not yell at each other. We have a wonderful relationship. Okay. I remember, who was the other lady on there? Her name was like, she was like, what the heck was her name? I can see it in my head. I can't think of it. It was with an H. I think her name was with an H. One of the original Teen Moms. Anything else? Woman was swallowed by quicksand after a walk on the beach in Maine. Wow, that's scary. Okay, let me try to get back to you guys in the chat and see what's going on. Because I... Okay, YouTube Studio. All right. All right, here we go. I'm back over here now. Hi, Marianne. Hi, Brenda P. How are you? Oh, Valerie. How are you doing, Valerie? Who else didn't I say hello to? Let's see. Oh, Farah, yes, that's it. Thank you, Brenda. You know it. I don't know why I was thinking H. Farah, yeah, what happened to her? Mm-hmm. You knew it, Brenda P. Farah, yeah. What happened to her? I remember one that had a little boy, it wasn't Chase. What should she name him? I know I was pregnant for Luke at the time, and I remember I was thinking about some of their names. I think she had... You haven't heard much on Farah? She does adult videos? Are you serious? Huh. You know, whatever happened to Nicole from 90 Day, the one with Asin? Remember that one? She was a hot mess. She was such a mess. She believed so much stuff. She really, really, poor thing, really thought that Asin loved her. And she had that little girl, May. Where is she now? You guys remember her? You ever watch... Like, I don't know. I was like really into 90 Day Fiancé, and Jimmy used to get into it too. And I remember Luke was little, and he used to go... It sounded like he was saying, why are you watching Beyonce? But he would say 90 Day Fiancé, but it sounded like 90 Day Beyonce. Why are you watching this 90 Day Beyonce? But I don't know what it is. Like, I get into certain people, and I just can't just get into others. I mean, there was a few others I got into, but whatever happened to that guy, oh gosh, he got married real late in life, and I think it's from Oklahoma or something, and it might have been like Petra. Oh, really? Farah does adult movies? Janelle had Jace. Yeah, Jace was one of the names. Yeah, Jace. And that kid is now... that's the one that keeps running away or something, right? And they weren't all from North Carolina, right? Were they? Because I know that she's from North Carolina. But then there was the one he had like reddish hair. His mother was pretty involved. She had Longaberger stuff in her house, but she was pretty set in her ways. She really didn't like his wife, but she was pregnant. She was having a baby. She was very pretty, dark hair, long. I don't know why I'm thinking Petra. He, I think, had like kind of like a reddish brown hair. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Amber was originally from Indiana. Okay. What is that guy's name? And remember the guy with the really bad temper, and then the other one, the other young guy that had the woman in the Ukraine or something. She had a baby, and he was like a pretty young kid, but he had this really like explosive temper. can't remember his name in 90 Day. And then there was the one that married the Mormon guy, and then she had a child that obviously he was not the father of. It was very easy to tell that. Remember that one? And then, of course, Colty and Larissa and Davy. But Davy, didn't she get her own show with a guy of her own finally? The mother? And then Chantel and whatever the heck his name was. I used to watch those two. They're not together anymore, right? Then they had their own spin-off, The Family Chantel. That was a mess. His sister was a real jerk. And the mother. Let me see. And then there was that guy, Ed. He had somebody in the Philippines, I believe it was. And then Paul, who was with that other girl, and they had 2 little boys. And he was always making her get STD tests. He always thought she was cheating on him, and he was always afraid of parasites and everything. And then she got some guy with a machete came after her when he was crazy and acting like a lunatic and running away in the woods. Remember that? You don't remember any of this? Any of you don't remember 90 Day Fiancé? Okay. I thought some of you followed that. I haven't followed Sister Wives in a long time. I don't know what's pretty much going on. That show sounds wild. You never watched 90 Day Fiancé, Brenda? Oh yeah, that was really crazy. But I don't know where Nicole and Azan are. You never watched it? Oh my gosh. I have to look up where Nicole is from 90 Day Fiancé. Nicole Nafsiker. Let's see where she is. She's got her Instagram. Oh, this is Azan. Is this Azan? This is a picture of Azan. What's up with this? What is this? Is this like Azan with another lady? What? 90 Day Fiancé. No, this can't be. Nicole. Always Nicole. Okay. Now I'm on her Insta. Let me follow her. And let's see. 43 weeks ago is like her last post. She hasn't posted in a long time. It looks like since last August. I don't know what she's doing. I don't know if she had another baby or that's her sister's baby. Yeah, she really hasn't been active on that. Oh, it says, hold on. She sinks to a new low with latest fake death announcement. Nicole Naffiger's new social media post left fans feeling shocked when she implied that she died. What? Nicole has been sharing ridiculous clickbait posts on her social media pages to make a quick buck. Nicole's been posting regular updates that have so far hinted at Asin's death or her daughter May being unwell. In her latest Instagram, Nicole shared a picture of herself in black and white, captioned, #RIP, devastated to confirm she has died. Wow, Nicole. Nicole also added 3 broken heart emojis and a hashtag, suggesting fans could visit the link in her Instagram for the details, and the link leads to an article about celebrity deaths from 2022 on a suspicious website filled with ads. Come on, Nicole. Okay, so not much going on with her. Not much going on with her. Okay, I don't watch any of the Real Housewives at all. Couldn't tell you anything on that from A Hole in the World. Let's see what's going on here. Chris Brown got stuck dangling in the air during a concert. He was rescued by a ladder. I don't know who. Let me see here. Teen mom's fiance's missing. Ben Affleck's marital woes. Mama June drops 30 pounds in 2 months after turning to weight loss medication. Didn't she have a gastric bypass, Mama June? I thought she did. This Brooklyn loft, Louis Vuitton shoe wall, Garden Light Terrace, more. All right. I don't know. Like, Prince Harry looking for permanent UK home. Who isn't? I don't even know who Maddie Haley is. That's really scary. Yeah, I don't watch many movies and TV. I don't even. They make movies like they used to anymore. But it's something that's changed so much since like COVID and everything. Jerry Seinfeld. Her family's at Son Shepherd's high school graduation. Okay. Hardly know anybody. Mark Anthony. He had a new baby. Missed that one. Revealed baby's name during a first birthday celebration. Crazy. Not much that I see going on there. Let's just check out something else before we move on. Billy Ray Cyrus is getting a divorce. Again, I didn't even know that he... at all. Helena Hutchins' family dropped the lawsuit over Rust set shooting? Really? The parents and sister of Helena Hutchins, the cinematographer killed when the prop gun wielded by Alec Baldwin discharged on the Rust movie set, has dropped their lawsuit against multiple defendants, including the actor. Hutchins' mother, father, and sister sued in February 2023. All three are Ukrainian citizens living near Kiev. The complaint was brought just months after a separate legal action filed by Hutchins' husband, Matthew Hutchins, was settled out of court for an undisclosed amount with a stipulation that the filming of Rust would continue, with the widower serving as a producer. The family's lawyers court papers on Monday asking the entire complaint be dismissed without prejudice, meaning it can be refiled later. No explanation was given. 66-year-old Baldwin has repeatedly denied culpability in Hutchins' death, which occurred in October 21st, 2021, inside a church building on the western set of Rust. Okay, we know that, so that's been dropped. And then the other one was settled by the husband. Huh. Let's see here. Anything else? Broke school relay record. Tori Spelling and her 5 kids completely trashed a $15,000 monthly rental. Huh. Golden Bachelor? Who's the Golden Bachelor? It sounds like... Alright. I don't know. I think we're just gonna probably unleash the word cookies time now. I don't see much else going on there. Let's see what I got here. I see fireworks are going off on our video about the truth. So we must be getting a lot of views on it. Let's see. Just the real words, nothing else. All right. Truth, plain and simple. So let's do the daily. Do the daily. All right, let's see. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Call the Pied Piper. Get a clip. And get a clipper. Yay. Shut your lips. Right. Lie. Liar. No. Oh, please keep Linda in your thoughts and prayers. She's in the hospital tonight, okay? Think of her. I'm sure she's scared. We're thinking of you, Linda. We love you. You're going to be fine. Better than new. Hi, Emmy. How are you? Carol. Yeah. Good. Oh, relic. Oopsie. Yeah, that's the relic, and then epic. It'll be epic. Epic. Let's do the one from yesterday that we missed. Yeah, please put the prayers up for Linda, guys. Come on. So. Did you guys hear? Put the prayers up for Linda, please. Wake up! Wake up! Rises. I thought I did rises. Just like the phoenix rise after he dies. Boo. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. I thought I did hives too. I did. Hiver. He's a hiver. He's a high fiver. Come on, Margot, you did this one last night. You can't remember? Hurry up. Hi, Kato. Hello, the search. What are you searching for? Can we help you? Can we help you? We're doing good. What are you searching for? We might be able to help you out. Searching. I do some crime. I'm missing. I'm Lisa. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Hi, Lisa. It's your birthday. It's The Search with Lisa. Hey, it's Mommy Ramblings, True Crime Chat with Carolyn. How you doing? This is how we wind down after all the true crime hard stuff. We play word games at the end of the night. Hi, Flo, on the go. Flo, did you hear that Linda's in the hospital? Send up some prayers to Linda. I'm great. I'm new to the YouTube community. So nice to see people live. Oh, you're new to YouTube? How'd you find us? We're live almost every night here. Just every night, yeah. There's not another E. Can't do verse. What's this thing? What's this thing? I never saw that thing before, that 3 thing. What is that? Oh, no 3-letter words. Oh, okay. That's new, though. They don't usually have that. I tried that, I think. Yeah, that's in there. I'm a newbie compared to many. I was scrolling. I've been on here a while, but I think I was already subscribed. Oh, okay. Well, what kind of case are you? What are you following now? See that horrific thing with those 2 little girls and their mom killed and one of the girls killed? Oh, horrible. Sirs, to sirs with love. Okay. Oh, the Boone case. The Boone case. Oh, Margot was the last one. You did this last night. Margot, 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 Margot. Come on, let's go. Shiver. I have it right here. Shiver. Shire. Okay, let's try that. Oh, almost, Brenda. Almost. But I have shires. Why is it? Oh, it's an extra word. We already found it. We already found she's. I thought we did. No, it's not there. I already found it. Yeah, and his. I think we already found it. Yep. Come on, Margot. Come on, Margot. Rise. I was going to say rise. I thought I did that already. Yep. How about... I already did that, right? Aha, there you go, Flamingo. Okay, well done, it says. I do ransom, mainly unsolved. I haven't done a lot, like happening now. I did some Gilgo, but it was more about missing in South Carolina that were missing. How long have you done YouTube? Been on these YouTube streets, sweetheart, since 2012, but I've been doing lives and everything since 2018. Primarily before that, I used it with my blog. I was more of a blogger and used it to host some of my videos that I needed for my blog reviews and things like that. Skayet. Oh, it is a fun game. We use it to unwind after all the stuff we talk about. The true crime stuff gets very, very heavy, doesn't it? Doesn't it? What do we do now? We dig out attic. Still, let's see. Tax. But I did that, I did. What is this last word? What do you think it is? Tried tax, it doesn't work. Scat. Nope. Good job, though. No cigars, though. There'll be no cigars, Kevin. Not for that one. Absolutely. All right, let's see. How about cat sit? I have the cat sit. Tack it. Check it. All right. Earl Grey. I'd like a cup of Earl Grey. I would like a cup of Earl Grey right now. But there's nobody here that wants to make it for me, right? Oh no, I've got to make sweet tea for my family. Because a family is people. And a family is love. Polar. Good. Alloy. Good. Yeah, pray for Linda, y'all. Y'all. Look at that. Telling you. It's telling you right there. Pray, y'all. Come on, y'all. Payroll. Who got that? Kevin. Kevin got it. She's in the hospital, Flo. She's in the hospital. In Florida, Flo. Oh, General Sorrow. How are you doing, General Sorrow? General Sorrow. Where you been, General Sorrow? Haven't seen you in a long time. Oh, oh gosh. Yep. I better start the new Zoom review, right? Let me do something. Hang on 1 second. 1 second. I have to open up a new Slackarackaroo. Hold on a minute, I'm trying to get something. I have to open up Slack and start a new Zoom review. So hold on a minute. Okay, let me open it up now. I've got to do a new Zoom, which means I have to start a new Zoom, which means I have to go over here, leave the meeting, find a new meeting, come into the new meeting, and then end your other meeting, start the new meeting, say invite, copy invitation, close that out, close this stupid thing out, go over here into the Slack, put in the thing. Okay. Okay. All right. Slack. Let me give up. See, here comes Al. Let me get my word. I'm going to get the word cookie thing back on. Oh, I haven't done that in a long time, right? Oh my goodness, look at this. Ruffles is here, and
First.
yeah, Ruffles, and
Hi, Sharon.
Sharon, and there we go.
Carolyn, how is Gia?
Yeah, we're live. Oh, we're still live.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about it. Okay, back to the word cookies.
Oh, Linda.
Linda's here?
Linda's here. Linda's iPhoneo is here.
Hi, Linda.
You okay?
How you doing?
Hi. Not good.
Not good.
I can't breathe.
Oh
Oh,
no.
Linda.
Are you in the hospital still?
Yes.
What did they
Is the
say?
oxygen helping?
We're still live, Linda.
One at a time. Yeah, I'm still alive. Oh, you're still alive.
Yeah, it's okay. What'd they say?
What'd they say? Should have smoked a long time in my life.
But I mean, are they giving you oxygen?
Yes.
Is that helping?
Yeah.
Good.
Did they do chest x-rays?
Yeah. CT cam.
What?
Oh, and a CT? Oh.
Because I
Did you get
drove
the
here, remember? And they thought I might have blood clot.
Oh.
Wait, I'm missing. She thinks she has a blood clot?
They did because I drove here.
Oh,
And it took me 3 days, they just checking off everything that they need to.
mm-hmm.
That's good.
We're praying for you, huh?
Yeah, everybody's praying for you.
Yeah, Linda. We're with you.
Is
Love
it the
you.
COPD?
Love you, Linda.
Yes,
you.
I do have COPD for a long, since 6 years ago.
Okay.
Mm.
Well, I love you and I'm praying for
Oh,
you.
Rob, thank you.
Yeah, we love you.
Yeah, love you too,
Well, we-
Linda.
Love you too, Linda.
Love you,
You gotta
Linda.
get better, Linda.
Praying for
Yeah.
you, honey.
We all
I'm
miss you.
listening.
We all miss you too.
I'm listening.
Yep, you can listen.
Oh, here's
Listen,
Kevin.
listen. Listen, Linda.
Listen, Linda.
Listen, Linda.
I've waiting to sing that all day, Linda.
Listen to the doctor.
Linda. Kevin's here.
Hello. Hello,
Hi,
Linda.
Kevin.
I was
Hi,
in the
sweetie.
bathroom.
Hi, sweetie.
We're
Everyone's,
live.
everyone's,
Yeah, I'm doing
everyone's.
that on my own too. They really don't know how I'm
Everyone-
doing that on my own, but I am
They don't know how you're doing what on your own?
getting to the bathroom.
Oh,
Everyone's
Linda,
putting
tell her.
prayers up for you, Linda.
Okay, I love you guys. Thank you so much.
Bye, Linda.
yeah. we
Thank
love
you, El.
Honey, ask for help to go to the bathroom. They won't stand there while you use the bathroom, but ask for
Oh,
help.
they do. There's an alarm on the bed. If I even
Oh.
sit up wrong, it sounds like the Twilight Zone. It's like a fire alarm.
It's a-
So, but they let me wheel the thing in there and come back.
That's good.
They don't want me to. They want me to use a walker.
Did you eat anything?
Barely some meatloaf, potatoes and carrots, just like a southern meal would get me. I'm waiting for hot water now.
They're typing prayers in the chat, Linda.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Maybe we could do a movie tonight or something.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know how much charge I have, and Emma didn't bring all the
Oh,
charges.
ask the nurse. She probably has a charger.
Okay.
Good
Okay.
idea.
Yeah.
All right.
Did Emma go
Well,
home? Emma went home? Emma's home?
Yeah, Emma went home. I'm 5
What
blocks
time?
from her.
What movie do you want to watch, Linda?
I don't care. The other night I watched the Poseid Adventure with Shelley Winters. It was
Oh, I
great.
love that
Can
movie.
you
Oh,
tell me?
My son watched it too. My son Dominic's favorite movie is
Well, I
Poseidon.
don't know if it's my favorite, but it's pretty,
Linda,
I know, no, yeah, it's his favorite. He can act the whole thing out. He knows every word and every
do
sound.
you know what they have your oxygen set on?
let me turn around here, Kevin. What? No, I can't read it.
Okay, that's okay.
I can't, well, what's this machine?
You'd see a little ball on it, on the meter, like 1, 2, 3, or 4.
I see 723, that's a pretty high number for me.
Hmm.
No, I don't know, but I'll ask
Okay,
her.
that's
when
okay.
she
Don't
comes
worry
back.
about it. Don't worry about it.
What are you looking for hot water for?
Instead of tea, I just want to warm up. I'm cold.
Did you ask them for a hot blanket? They have heated blankets.
Yes,
I
they
have
do.
3 of them. The 3 of them on me?
Are you getting any relief with the oxygen and the meds?
No.
No?
No?
Are
No.
you still having trouble breathing?
Yes.
Okay,
You know.
just relax. We're all here with you.
Thank you. Oh, hate this. Anything like it.
Well, they'll get you checked out and get you all patched up and everything.
I know, and I hope by Saturday because we already paid on the rooms
Oh,
for the
gee.
weekend.
You
Well,
can
maybe
cancel
if you're in the
48
hospital.
hours, Linda. You can cancel it
Yeah, if you're in the hospital.
until you can go. You're in the hospital. They'll cancel it.
You might
know.
have, what, 24 hours
Yeah,
to
Yeah.
get a full refund?
but knowing
Yeah.
Emma, she made the deal, you know.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know. She made
That's
the deal
okay.
with my money.
Yeah.
She
Send
might
it.
need
You
to
should send
cancel
us
it.
Emma's number. You probably sent it before, but you should send it.
To you?
Yeah.
You have it on my, all right.
Yeah, I must have it, but you know, I have my stuff.
I
Because
understand.
other than that, we don't know how to get a hold
Yeah,
of
we
you.
didn't know how to get a hold of you.
All right, I'm gonna put it in your slacks.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's in my slack. No, maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, Chris 3 got it. So it has to be in my slack.
But I asked Chris Free
But not
earlier, and she
Emma.
said she didn't have it. Didn't
That's
she say
my
she didn't have
number.
it?
I'll put Emma's number in the slack.
All right.
Yeah, she wrote it on the bulletin board here.
All right.
The whiteboard. She said Linda's daughter,
You know
Emma.
what? She can't give this number. We're still on the live.
No, she's gonna put
Oh,
it
no,
in
I
Slack.
wouldn't.
She's gonna put it in Slack.
Yeah.
In
I
in
wouldn't.
the DM.
I'm just reminding.
No, 8675309.
Yeah, I'm just reminding you.
8675309.
309.
Oh, well, you can still sing, Linda.
That's
Yeah.
a good breather.
8675309.
Margot says I can still sing.
Jenny. It's
Oh, I
Jenny.
love that song.
All right, I'll come back on in an hour.
Okay, probably won't be an hour, we're probably gonna be signing off shortly. Yeah,
All
just
right,
stay
I'll
on, because
hang.
I'm gonna sign off now. All right, everybody, we're gonna go, it's been a day, keep the prayers going for Linda, and,
Thank you.
if you're a member of
Thank you.
Patreon, you come and watch a movie or whatever you wanna do, but we'll talk to you. I gotta find out how to close out of here, hold on a minute, I'm not in the right thing. To go here, still not.
Night, everyone in chat.
I'm still not in the right thing. All right,
Good night,
good night,
everybody.
everybody. God bless. Prayers. We'll see you tomorrow. I don't know how to
Sweet
get to
dreams.
I have to get over here. I'm still not in the right thing to shut this down. Shut this crazy thing down. Okay. Live in here and end stream and